today as always. So your girl is back again with another very nice recipe to share with you guys. Today I'm going to show you how I make my very special isiewu. Yes, I call it special because it has a special touch to it. Actually, this isiewu is not on my menu for this month, but it's coming as a request from my husband, first of all, who asked me to make isiewu because he's expecting some guests, and then my lovely sis-in-law, who happens to be, she has been craving isiewu and wanted me to make a recipe and show her how to make isiewu. So I said, okay, instead of just making it for my husband, I could just use one stone to kill two birds. Make it and also share with my fam. So guys, you see how generous I can be? Yeah. So, sis, if you're watching me, make sure you show your husband this video so that he can watch and learn and make that isiewu for you. I don't want you stressing yourself. Otherwise, if he doesn't make it, he has me to contend with, but I'm sure he's gonna make it because he's a loving husband. So guys, without wasting time, if you're just coming across my channel for the very first time, thank you so much for stopping by, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so that anytime I upload new videos, you're one of the first to see it, and also like and give this video a thumbs up. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you on my next video. So guys, let's get cooking right away. So this is my isiewu. It's already cut into tiny smaller piece and is washed already. For those that don't know what isiewu is, it's actually goat head that is prepared in a very delicious spicy sauce. In fact, what forms the isiewu itself is the sauce. If you don't get the sauce right, you will not have a nice isiewu, so you have to make sure that you get it right. So if you want to see how I'm going to make this delicious special isiewu that I mentioned earlier on, please make sure you watch this video to the end because I'm sure you will love what I'm about to show you. This is the brain I managed to get out from the isiewu. This will be forming part of the sauce as well. If you can't get the brain, it doesn't matter. Sometimes it's really hard after they cut it, but I'm just managed to scoop this out. So I will show you guys as we go along. So I've transferred my isiewu to the pot now. I will now add my onions. And then my bouillon cubes. What I have here is 2 pieces of isiewu head. So I'm adding 3 bouillon cubes to the isiewu. And I'm going to be adding salt to taste. I have to make sure that I have enough salt to cook my isiewu. This is to avoid having to add extra salt when making my sauce. I really don't like eating raw salt. Wherever possible, I try to avoid it. Guys, you do know that salt is not good for our health generally. So we have to make sure that we minimize the salt intake and also avoid taking raw salt. So I'll be adding water to cook my isiewu. Here I'm gonna just be adding a cup of water, bearing in mind that you're gonna have extra juice coming out from the isiewu. I just don't like overcooked meat, so for me to monitor it, I'd rather be topping up if there's need for it. Once isiewu is overcooked, honestly, it becomes too soft for my liking. I don't know about you, but here, just how I like it. You probably don't mind, so just do it to your own preference. So in here now, I guess I have everything complete to start cooking the isiwo. So now I'm going to add this. What I have here is actually the brain I mentioned to you guys earlier on. So definitely I can add it inside the isiwo to cook, because everything will just, you know, melt or just disappear inside there. So in order to safeguard it, I've wrapped it in a foil, and then I'm going to put it inside there to cook with the isiwo. So I cover my place. While my isiwo is cooking, I will now move on to prepare my spice for the sauce, for the isiwo sauce, which is the main thing. So in here I have my scotch bonnet and I have my ehuru. This is, I think, in common name that they call it in English. I think this calabash nutmeg. Yeah. So normally I'm supposed to roast this in a flame, but unfortunately I don't have flame. I use electric stove, so I won't be able to do that. But I will show you the alternative way I do it, because you roast it to get flavor from it, and the way I'm going to show you is also good. It will also be able to get some flavor out of the seed. So I will pound this in my mortar, and then I will add just a little bit of onions, just a little bit. Then here I have my onion ring. This is to garnish the isiwo, and it's also very nice to eat your isiwo alongside with the raw onions. It's very lovely. And then here I have my utazi. My utazi is dry, it's not fresh, but it will do. Normally you garnish your isiwo with utazi leaf just to have that green, you know, colors on the isiwo. But because because the utazi is dry, I won't be doing that. I will show you how I will mix it up with the isiwo itself. And then I have my potash akang. I have added water to dissolve it, and when I'm ready, I'll just sieve out the stones from it and get the water out of it. That's what I'm going to use to thicken my oil. And here I have my oil. You'll be wondering what kind of oil is this. It looks like vegetable oil, right? Okay, this oil is, they said it's healthy oil. It's red oil, but it's different from the normal one that you're used to. I like to use this oil when I'm making things like this because it's raw. So that's the oil I'm going to be using, but it's red oil, but looks different though. So guys, right now I've finished pounding my spices. While my isiwo is still cooking, I'll just quickly fry my spice. This is how you're going to get that very distinctive flavor that you will so enjoy with your isiwo. Like I mentioned before, the key to getting the perfect isiwo is your sauce. Once you get that perfect sauce and well cooked meat, there you have a very special isiwo. So what I do is I just put a little oil to the pan, as you're seeing on the screen, add a little bit of onions. Meanwhile, my oil is just gonna heat up a little bit. I'm not bleaching the oil, just to make it hot. And then I'll add those spices that I pounded in my mortar to the hot oil and quickly turn it off. I don't fry it for too long. This is just to get that flavor out, because guys, the key to any perfect good food is to get the right flavor in. And so guys, that's it. I've turned off the heat, and now I have my good special spice ready. Ooh, so finally my isiwo is ready now. So this is the isiwo is ready to move to another level. All right, so I'll be transferring it into another bowl so that I can use the same pot to mix it up. So here I have oil in my pot, which is what I'm going to use for the sauce. The next step will be to add my potash to thicken my oil. because I have the goat brain, the isiewu brain, I won't make my oil to be too thick. The brain will also help to thicken it better. So watch me as I show you. So this is how I'm mixing it. If I didn't have the brain, I'll have to make the sauce a little bit thicker than this to be able to hold the isiewu together. But since I have the brain, I don't want too much potash in my sauce. So that's the good thing about the brain if you have it. But if you don't have it, there's always an alternative. Okay, guys? So I'm going to add the brain now to thicken it much more. So I'm just trying to mash it up in the oil. Guys, unfortunately, I have my camera with me while I'm doing this, so to be able to do it properly, I have to go off camera so that I can properly mash it up smoothly inside the oil. Okay, guys? So it's all been mashed up now. I have to add my spice. Remember that spice I fried earlier on? So I'm just adding it to the sauce. And then I'm give it a very good mix. So my sauce is ready, so I'm just gonna add my isiewu into the mix. And then I'll give it a very good stir, making sure that the sauce touches every part of the isiewu very well. Mix it so well. Okay, guys. The isiewu is smelling so fantastic. Guys, if you make your isiewu like this, you will know that isiewu has level. You go bow, I tell you. Don't just take my word for it, just try it and see. All right, guys. Still mixing my isiewu. It's properly mixed up now, so I'm going to turn on the heat to medium, and I'll be adding my otazi leaf. Guys, otazi leaf, normally you use it to garnish your isiewu. It gives you that little bitter taste and also, you know, that color, that greenish color. But because my otazi is dry now, not like it has lost its taste, it hasn't. I don't feel the need to start adding it or cutting it on top of the isiewu when I'm serving. So what I'm doing now is just to mix it up together inside the isiewu itself. But if you have a fresh one, by all means, please just shred it and also use it to garnish the isiewu. Okay, guys? So I'll just allow my isiewu to cook for like 2 minutes. Please don't overcook your isiewu at this point. If you do that more than 2 minutes, your sauce is gonna run. The oil is gonna go run oil, and honestly, you know what it's going to look like, Abby. So just do it and get it off the stove. You just wanted to heat it and serve it while it's piping hot. That's just why I have to leave it for that 2 minutes. Nice. So isiewu is finally ready, guys. So I'm gonna serve my isiewu now. So watch me as I just dish my isiewu. Anyway, guys, let me tell you one secret. The way to a man's heart, Nigerian man, Igbo man, where I'm from, is through food, though. And this is one of the favorite food that any Igbo man loves. So if you're with an Igbo man, and you want to give him a TLC, you better start from here. If you can make this isiewu to taste so nice the way I showed you, pass the isiewu to him with his favorite drink. My dear, the love will not have any level. Did I tell you that my husband proposed to me after eating isiewu? Yeah. I didn't make that isiewu though, but that was nice as well. He took me out, we had a very nice isiewu, and then afterwards he went down on his knees to ask me to marry him. I don't know whether the isiewu contributed though, but I know that it was after eating isiewu. So when I say that you should try it, I know what I'm talking about. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also leave your comment down below. And most importantly, if you're just stopping by, please make sure you subscribe. Don't be a stranger, be part of my family, guys. It's just free, so it doesn't cost anything. Guys, thank you so much, guys. Bye.